Good morning, Brenda. Indeed, we are coming to you live from actually Nchaure Primary School in Meru County. And I don't know whether you engaged in some of the activities that you're about to show you here. Now, as you can see, the background behind me is actually that consists of some interesting features that are, some kales here and there. As you can see, these within the school premises of Nchaure Primary School right here in Meru. And as you can see, the kales are right about ready for plucking and harvesting, and it is just one of them, or one of these programs that Nestle is conducting. On to the far end right there, we have the spinach and the cabbages that are also, in the plantation process, and the students or the pupils will be harvesting them soon. And as you can see, also the sprinkler is doing its job, basically trying to irrigate these green vegetation, and it is one of the programs to ensure that it is a school nutrition gardens initiative by Nestle to just ensure that kids have healthy program, or to basically run a healthier kids program right here in this school. And I will engage the principal of this school to just give us a deeper perspective of how these came about and how the students and the pupils are picking it up. Thank you for joining us on KTN News. Start with your name and how did this initiative, or how was this picked up by the pupils in this school?
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Mrs. Kibuchi, Chaure Primary School, and I would like to thank the Nestle Group because they have supported us very much. In fact, we have a feeding program, and initially we were having maize and beans only. So when the Nestle Group came, they promoted the vegetable garden, as you can see, and therefore we are mixing the vegetables to our children's meals, and so it becomes balanced. That is maize, beans, and vegetables. And therefore I'd like to thank them very, very much because they have even supported us to have a group of children who are the ones who are taking care of the shamba. And as we have observed, the children are very much interested in farming, in working with their own hands, as the CBC curriculum is supporting. And therefore I can say that the CBC and the Nestle are one, because Nestle is promoting the nutrition and for the children to work. In fact, like today, we are going to have another program whereby they are also going to plant practically themselves. And they are the ones who takes care of this shamba. So I can only thank them and tell them we really want them to support us more. Yeah.
Have you seen the fruits or the benefits of this program in terms of nutrition? Are the children now healthier in your school?
Yes, in fact we have, because as I've said before, they were having unbalanced diet, but now we have a balanced diet: maize, beans, and vegetables. And we have the skumas, we have the spinach, we have the cabbages. Like now, we also have onions. So in the next few days, we'll be harvesting our onions and will not be buying. So the club will be selling to the school. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And
initiating them even to know how they can make something small from the shamba. Yeah. Even when in fact, I'm very happy because when we started this program, I was shocked because the children started borrowing me the seeds. And the other day, one of the girls came and told us, "Mom, teacher, do you know what? I sold my skuma wiki for 100 shillings and I bought something for myself at home." So it is moving now from the school to the home. Yeah, the children are being motivated.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mwalim. And Brenda, I will engage a representative from Nestle to just give us a background of this, because it is something that started in Nairobi and they have progressed to other counties, and Meru County is one of them. Thank you, sir, for joining us on KTN News. I'll start with your name, and how did Nestle come up with this initiative?
First of all, thank you very much. My name is James Ojiambo. I work for Nestle in charge of corporate affairs. The one coordinating this program. This program is part of what Nestle stands for. This is to enhance the quality of life and contributing to a healthier future. And one of the ways we do this is to train children. We have a nutrition program to train the children, especially the young children, on nutrition when they're still very early in life, so that they grow up having adapted all these good habits in terms of nutrition practices. What we do, we have classwork whereby we have developed materials that help them to learn nutrition from class 1 up to class 4, issues of balanced diet, issues of drinking water instead of taking unhealthy juices, being active and that kind of thing, just generally promoting a healthy lifestyle. But in addition to that, we also started a program that you can see here as part of the nutrition program to train the children on gardening, setting up gardens to supplement the diet, and also to serve as a center for learning. Because as they do this practically, just the way the teacher has said, they learn. They learn on how to run gardens, how to plant. And also, again, as the teacher said, they also use this as a center to carry the skills into the community. Yeah, they get seedlings from here, they go plant at home, and in some cases, they actually even teach their parents on how to plant these crops back home.
So what is the kind of support that you give to the pupils? Because we have this garden. Do you intend to probably, because I think this is just a small section of it, there are other fields in this school on this side. Do you intend to, apart from enabling them do that and also go at home, what other kind of support do you give? Are you also, coming up with seedlings and also giving the schools fertilizer, or, just issues or anything to do with farming and agriculture?
As you rightly said, we provide them with seedlings. We try to set up a sustainable sort of enterprise, because we work through the 4K clubs. Yeah. So we provide the initial support, we provide the seedlings, the fertilizers, plus other inputs. And then we also partner with the county governments, where they have the agriculture department, where they provide them with the technical support to just make sure they adopt the good agricultural practices. Plus also we have a team that we have engaged, who follow up and work closely with the schools to make sure that they do the right things to make sure they have better crops.
How long is the program? Is this sustainable, or are you with the schools for a certain period of time, or is it something that is lifelong, or is it long-lasting?
As I mentioned earlier, we try to really encourage a sustainable operation. We give the initial inputs, but before we set up, we make sure that they have got the relevant infrastructure in place like we have to make sure that there's water in place, there's strong support from the school management, like the head teacher, plus also maybe the patron. They have good water infrastructure, so that they operate in such a way that once they produce the crops, some they use in the schools, some they sell actually to the schools, and then they're able to grow again. So we do not intend to run it as to keep on coming back to start them off. Yeah. So the model is for them to do it in a very sustainable way as an enterprise, and that's why we insist on setting up reviving the 4K club model. Yeah.
Fantastic, thank you, sir. Now, Brenda, as you can see, this garden is quite wide, it's quite vast, and the pupils have been planting the sukuma wiki, the kales. I can see some sweet potatoes over there, sweet potato vines. I can see on the other side there is spinach. There is also the cabbages, there are onions, as you have been told. And so this is just one of the programs that will ensure that kids not only lead a healthy life, but also in accordance with the CBC, they're able to have hands-on skills and practice to ensure that they not only do this in school, but also take this at home to the parents. And as you have rightly heard from the head teacher, the principal, there is actually a student or a pupil who sold her spinach and sukuma wiki to outside the school, and she earned 100 shillings and was able to do something beneficial with that. So it is an important program, and it's a story we are following up from here in Chaure Primary School. But for now, I hand back to you in studio, Brenda.
Maringa, thank you. Asking me whether I did that in school. I did it in high school, home science, but I'm sure you did something different.